Bonjour, bonjour third years, and welcome to our lesson for today. So here we have our title, notre titre et notre date. On voyage comment? Et vendredi 24 avril. On voyage comment? How are we traveling? It's all to do with traveling today and different modes of transport. So, commençons avec les transports différents. Alors, nous avons la voiture. La voiture. Vous pouvez répéter. You can, of course, repeat after me. You're in the comfort of your own home. No one else can hear you. La voiture. Numéro 2, l'avion. L'avion. Numéro 3, le vélo. Le vélo. Numéro 4, le bateau. Le bateau. Numéro 5, le train. Le train. Numéro 6, le bus. Le bus. Numéro 7, le car. Le car. Et numéro 8, le métro. Le métro. Let's have a look at what those words look like with the pictures. Here they are. Alors, numéro 1, la voiture, ça c'est H, la voiture. Numéro 2, l'avion, c'est quelle lettre? C'est D. L'avion, c'est D. Numéro 3, qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est le vélo. Le vélo, c'est F. F. Numéro 4, qu'est-ce que c'est numéro 4? C'est quelle lettre? C'est la lettre C, le bateau. Le bateau, c'est C. Numéro 5, le train. Le train, c'est quelle lettre? Alors, c'est ici, c'est A. Le train, c'est A. Numéro 6, qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est le bus. Le bus, c'est quelle lettre? C'est G. Le bus. Numéro 7, c'est quelle lettre? C'est la lettre B, le car. Et numéro 8, qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est le métro, la lettre E, le métro. Le métro is of course the French word for the underground train. Other interesting to note is of course be careful with this word, le car. It does not of course, unfortunately, mean car. It is the French word for a coach. So a coach is un car, a bus, as in a public bus, is un bus, and a car is une voiture. Une voiture. So be careful with this word, because this does not mean car, it means coach, and voiture is the word for a car. And this word, of course, is spelt exactly the same as the English word train, but it is, of course, pronounced differently. Le train. Le train is how we pronounce that. So those are our forms of transport. Now, I'm going to show you some words on the next page. Here they are. Pratique, rapide, polluant, and cher. These four words are all examples of adjectives, describing words. They mean practical, rapid, if you like, or fast. Polluant means polluting, and cher is expensive. So you are familiar with adjectives. We can use these to describe any of the modes of transport. Le bateau, c'est pratique. The boat is practical. La voiture, c'est rapide. Car is fast, and so on. But what if I added some extra words? If I added the word plus in front of these words, that means, believe it or not, more. C'est plus pratique. It's more practical. C'est plus rapide. It's more fast, as in faster. It's quicker. C'est plus cher. It's more expensive. Or if I added the word moins, that means less. So moins pratique. It's less practical. Moins rapide. It's less fast. Moins polluant. It's less polluting. And then if I added the word que after that, then this word here will mean than. So I can say c'est plus pratique que. It is more practical than. C'est plus rapide que. It's faster than. C'est moins polluant que. It's less polluting than. C'est moins cher que. It is less expensive, or if you prefer, cheaper than. With these two words, I will just point out you need to be careful because you would need to put them into the feminine forms of these adjectives if you're using a feminine noun. And there's only one feminine noun we had on a list of modes of transport here, and that was la voiture, la voiture. All the others here are masculine, which is kind of helpful. So, put those into some sentences. Here are 3 examples. Le bus est plus pratique que le vélo. What does it mean in English? The bus is more practical than the bike. I've just noticed a spelling mistake. Thank you for spotting that. I'm going to stick that U in there, and there we've got the correct spelling. Thank you all for spotting that. Le bus est plus pratique que le vélo. The bus is more practical than the bike. Second sentence. Le vélo est moins rapide que la voiture. What does that mean in English? Le vélo, the bike, is moins rapide, less fast than the car. So the bike is less fast than the car. We might say the bike is slower than the car, we might say in English, but you can say less something in French as well. And the third example, la voiture est moins chère que l'avion. And here I've put the word chère in the feminine form. If we quickly look back at how it was before, that's the masculine form, chère. But the feminine form, I've added an E and put an accent on that first E. So la voiture est moins chère que l'avion. The car is less expensive than the plane. Or if you prefer, it's cheaper than the plane. So that is how you can put these adjectives with comparisons, more or less than, into a sentence. And that is the work that you are going to be working on today. So all the work is set on Firefly. You'll see the tasks are there, what you need to do. Just so you know, to do exercise 2, the listening task, you will need to log on to Caboodle. And I'm hoping you can all remember your usernames and passwords and you are able to log on successfully. If you are not, send me a message. I will see if I can sort you out. But once you have successfully managed to get yourselves onto Caboodle and into Allez Book 2, you should come onto this page. What you need to click onto is the resources page, as we've done before. And then we go to the left-hand side menu. We ignore Allez 1 because we're not on Allez 1, we're on Allez 2. You need to come down to C'est autour du monde, around the world, autour du monde. Click on that. And then in the sub-menu, excuse me, click on 7,1 En voyage comment, which is our title today. And then in this main menu here, scroll down till you find here where it says Student Book Audio Activity 2. This is the audio track for Activity 2 on page 112. So if you click on there, then you will find that your audio file comes up. You can press play and off it goes. You can listen to the audio to do that exercise. Okay, so hopefully that is all sorted. I will arrange for a Teams meeting for the end of our lesson time for us to go through the answers to these questions, and hopefully you'll be able to get on with that fine. So I will see you shortly. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.